Hey there guys, Reckoning here, and welcome back to Doom. This is E3M2, this is the Slough of Despair, and as we're still in the rough stage of Episode 3, I'm going to be taking things slow and stay on the safe side, because with the low amount of ammo and health and armor available to me at the moment, getting killed is kinda easy to do. So I'm going to stay on the safe side, at least for this level as well as I was with the last one. The following level, I think, is where I can start easing up, but I'm going to want to be careful on this one, because, I mean, I don't have really any armor yet, though you can see the armor vest over there. Like, I need to take things slow and be careful, because I'm going for no death run, don't want to die, and dying would just ruin all of that. So, to reiterate, I want to be careful, because I could take a lot of damage. This is ultraviolence. We're literally in hell. Things are not going to be easy. On the bright side, we're going to see... I think we're going to see one or two new things while we're in this episode, but it's not going to happen in this level, so I don't know why I'm talking about it now. But this is the Slough of Despair. It is a map that is, I believe, new in Ultimate Doom, as it was not in the original PlayStation port that I love oh so much. And it is a map that I believe is kind of shaped like a hand for whatever reason. Where I believe you start the level at the, I guess at the wrist, and kind of work your way through the inner workings of the hand. Like, on a very basic level, I'm pretty sure it looks like a hand with all this whatnot in the middle. So that's a fun fact. But we have ourselves a chain gun, as I didn't mention that already. So now if we pick up any bullets, we can really put them to use, which is always a good thing. And we got a small amount of shotgun ammo, so as long as I use that wisely, we should be okay. I don't think I actually end up really going in there, because in there lies a slight trap. Because I believe if you stand at the right spot, then a wall comes down locking you in there, and you're stuck there with a Cacodemon, and you don't have a lot of room to move around, so you can kind of get killed in there pretty easily. So I wanted to avoid that. Because again, trying to stay alive. Trying to show I'm good at this game. And getting killed does not show you're good at a game. But, I mean, I can only be so good at this game. You know, I just took a lightning bolt to the face, so that shows how good I really am. But, hey, I haven't died yet, so that's always a good thing. I think that once you get yourself established in this episode, you shouldn't have to worry about too much, unless you get absolutely swamped, which is always a possibility, but as long as you kind of know what's coming up, and know how to prepare for it, you shouldn't have too many problems. As long as you know your strafing, you know where things are if you need them, keep tabs on where things are in the level, enemies and weapons and whatnot. Have room to dodge and whatnot. You know, next level strats for getting through a 20-year-old game. And the fact that I can say that is fantastic. In a way. There's the blue key. The blue key is really all you need to get out of this level. But, of course, as soon as you pick up the blue key, you are then more or less cornered by a few Cacodemons. It's not fun. That's why I tried to just run through them to get by them. Pick up all the good stuff here. I think flipping that switch lets out more enemies. But I think there's good stuff behind the door that opens. But that's not my prime focus right now. My prime focus is, at the very least, thinning out these Cacodemons, because they take up a lot of space. I want to see what's back there in that hallway. other than specters. And they're not too difficult to see against those walls, because, you know, as I've previously stated, if you have them up against a light wall, they're kind of easier to see. Though I guess on a general level, they're just going to be difficult to see, because they cast a grayish tint over whatever. You do what you can to get through. But with the blue key, we can actually leave the level. And I don't want to go back there because while I believe there is a gun back there, which probably would have been good to pick up, pretty sure there's also a Cacodemon and a couple lost souls back there, so for the sake of conserving my health, I'm going to avoid the Cacodemon and the lost souls over there, and fight the lost souls over here. Which you more or less have to fight, as they do guard the exit of the level. So, you take what you can get. I mean, if they're guarding the level, they're guarding the level, and you have to do something about it. And with the blue key, we flip all that, pick up the stuff behind the teleporter, and walk through, and Slough of Despair is done. So, again, not too difficult if you know what you're doing. And next, Pandemonium.